I want to talk to you today about making money on your homestead. I'm over here by the pigs because this is one of the things that we're planning on selling in the future on our homestead. We're not ready to do that yet. Obviously, we just have our boar and our sow. We've got 2 other gilts that we got from Micah McGee. Then we've got one that we're actually going to sell to one of Rua's co-workers. Was going to eat them ourselves, but Rua's co-worker mentioned wanting a pig, so we said we'd sell them to him. And this is just one of the ways that we're planning on making money on our homestead. We have a dream of being more self-sufficient on our homestead, and that includes making money off of our homestead, and pigs is one of the ways that we're going to do that. While we want to make money on our homestead, there's also expenses like adding infrastructure. This last year we dug this pond and it's almost full. We are hoping to do a pond update video when it's completely full, but I don't know if you can see behind me, but the culvert's right over here and it's still just a few inches from the culvert. When it gets all the way up to the top of the culvert, which it might do in our next big rain, then we've got some footage that we're going to do kind of time lapse and show you how it's all filled from the very beginning, maybe talk a little bit more about the pond then. We're in our high tunnel now, and although our high tunnel is mainly for growing things for ourselves, we're going to grow some things in here that we're going to sell to others. We have our comfrey over here, we have some strawberries. I've got some bunny rabbits over here that I just put in here temporarily because I didn't have really a place to put them. We have some broccoli and some Swiss chard and some cabbages and some Brussels sprouts growing all along this row right here that's doing pretty well. And then over here we have our propagation chamber that I've got some elderberries and some figs and some mulberries. Do I have anything else in there? Oh, I've also got some avocado cuttings. We did a video recently about putting geothermal in the high tunnel, and we haven't got that done yet. We're still experimenting with that. There's still a lot of questions, a lot of things to work out. We may do an update video about what we've learned so far and what we've got to change, but we're going to make it where it doesn't really get below freezing down here, so that means that we'll be able to grow avocados here as well. I have a dream also of starting a nursery here. I've got a friend who's selling mulberry trees, fruiting mulberry. He didn't specify what variety they were. We've got Shangri-La and Pakistani in here, and he's selling them for $20 each. The reason that I'm recording this video is not telling you some of the ways that we're planning on making money in the future. I wanted to talk to you about how to accept payment. We're preparing for our spring, and one of the ways we're doing it is trying to decide how we're going to accept payment in the future. The best way you can accept payment, obviously, is with cash. Cash is king. Cash is king. However, a lot of people aren't carrying cash nowadays. In the United States, we were told last year that there was a coin shortage. People weren't spending that money quite as much. It wasn't in circulation quite as much, so people didn't have it. You can also accept check. I don't really write a whole lot of checks. We have kind of a farm account that we write some checks off of, but personally I don't write a lot of checks. But there are a few apps that you can use. Most of us know about this app called PayPal. I've got PayPal and I've used it before. See, I've got zero balance there. One of the problems with PayPal is that a lot of people use their credit cards and that takes fees from you. Send money as a friend or you can send money as a business. If they send money to you as a business, then it also takes fees. If you do accept PayPal, you can ask them, and you don't know for sure if they're going to do it or not, you can ask them to send it as a friend. That way you get all of it and to have it connected to their bank account or debit card rather than a credit card, and then you can get more money. Realistically, we need to accept that we're going to have to take some fees sometimes, and that's going to be a little slice of our profit. However, you'll get more customers when you do it that way. Rua also uses at work amongst her friends this app called Venmo. I've never actually used it before, but she has used it a lot. You can request payment or you can pay, have somebody Venmo you. So here's mine right there. You can Venmo me if you'd like. You can show to pay. What's that one? At a business, I guess. I've not done this before, but you can use Venmo as well. But here's a new one that I've started using. It's very secure. It's called the Cash App. One of the things that I like about this Cash App, that you have a routing number. You can see on mine if you'd like. Here's the routing number and here's the account number. Most of it's blurred out there. I put some money in there to see about how it would work. Direct deposit there. You can select cash out, and you can say how much you want to go out to your other bank account if you have that connected, and you can have it standard, which takes a couple of days, or you can do it instant where it's available instantly and pay a short fee for. I really like that. One of the reasons that I'm telling you about this is because we need to go ahead and plan for the future how we're going to accept payment for the things that we'll be offering in the spring. In the spring or whenever we start selling things. You might start selling things now. Goat milk soap, candles, whatever it may be. Plan for how you're going to do that. I want to tell you one more thing about this Cash App. If you want to use the Cash App, if you'll use the link that I have down below, then you'll get a $5 bonus and I'll get a little kickback as well, so you can start using it on your farm. It really is a great thing. It's very, very safe and very easy to use. Well, I want to shoot this very quickly for you to share those things with you about Venmo, about PayPal, about the Cash App, about how you can prepare for your spring and how you can prepare for selling things in the future. We gotta get back here in the high tunnel and close up this propagation chamber so it'll stay warmer in there at night. And then I need to get back in. Today is Rua's birthday, so I've been spending most of the day with her. I just wanted to spend just a little bit of time with you as well, because we do a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and a live stream on YouTube on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time that we would love for you to be a part of, because we appreciate you so very much, and we appreciate every time you come here and every time you comment below. If you've used any of these apps, or you have any other apps or other ways to accept payment on the homestead that I haven't mentioned besides cash, check, PayPal, Venmo, or the Cash App, then put those down below if you've had good experience with any of those, because I want to use those things as well to accept payment for some of those things that we're doing. Until next time, thanks. Oh yeah, there's one other thing that I forgot to mention. This is relatively new as well, but for those of you who are modern steaders, I think you can do the same thing by sending crypto with this app called Coinbase. On this Coinbase app, there's this send and receive button, and you can buy and sell and you can send it. So if you want to send it or receive it, you can do it that way on your homestead as well, which is very fascinating, very modern, very cool. So I wanted to also include that very quickly. Now I'm really leaving. Have a great day.